Sneha Savla. I am an audiologist and speech language pathologist. Welcome to Sparkling Activities. On this YouTube channel, we share different creative and innovative activities using simple and easily available household objects, and we post a video every Wednesday. So as you all can see, we have not really selected any object for today's video. Instead, we are going to share some interesting activities with our hands. So these are simple hand gestures in the form of mudras that will help develop our children in a much better manner. So I am going to share 4 different mudras with you all that can be performed very easily by our children, by the senior citizens, by any one of us, and it helps us to get connected our inner body with the outside environment. So I am going to first tell you all about the 5 different fingers. So this, as you know, is the thumb, but the thumb in the actual natural environment belongs to the fire. So this is the element of fire. Then comes the index finger. Index finger is something which belongs to the air or the vayu, which is again a natural environment. Then comes the middle finger. This middle finger is basically related to the space or to the Akash or the sky that we live in. So this is related to the Brahmand that we belong to. Then comes the ring finger. The ring finger is related to the environment in terms of earth or in terms of Prithvi. And the little finger is basically related to water or jal. So all these are different 5 elements of nature. So that is your Bhumi, which is this, the ring finger. Then the Gagan, which is your middle finger. Then Vayu, which is your index finger. Agni, which is your thumb. And Neer or Jal, which is your little finger. So we are going to actually learn these mudras so that it helps us balance our inner energy to the outside universe that we live in. Also, it helps us balance our chakras. Our positive and our negative energy gets balanced in a much better manner using these mudras. So let's get started. So the very first mudra that I am going to show you all today is something that we have done for sure very frequently. So this is basically the Gyan mudra. Now for this particular mudra, what we need to do is we have to take the thumb and the index finger and we have to touch the fingertips. So basically the tip of the thumb and the tip of the index finger is what we have to bring together. Now this mudra has to be performed in a sitting position. So you have to sit comfortably either on the floor or on a mattress. Generally sitting on the floor is something which will be recommended, and what you have to do is you have to keep your palms facing upwards and do this mudra with all the other 3 fingers, that's your middle finger, your ring finger and your little finger extended as much as possible. So this is how you perform this mudra. Now this mudra can be performed very easily by our children, especially when we tell them about this activity of nice. Like when we tell them, wow, very good, you performed very well. So basically what we are doing is we are using this mudra. So this was our mudra or activity number 1. Now let's move on to activity number 2. For activity number 2, which is mudra number 2, it is called the Vayu mudra. Vayu mudra basically relates to this index finger, which is the Vayu or the air that is there in the environment. Now this particular mudra helps us to maintain the air inside our body and to maintain ourselves. So it helps basically with the Vata dosha of the body. Now these are all related to some kind of energy balancing. Now for this mudra, what you have to do is you have to bend this index finger in this manner, and the tip of the index finger should touch the base of your thumb and it should press over there. And what you have to do is then take your thumb and keep it over here in this manner. So over here what you are going to do is, now this particular mudra can be done in a sitting position, in a standing position, in lying down position or any particular position. So you can do this mudra in a very comfortable manner, and this mudra helps your child to have a much better alertness to the environment around. Now let's move on to mudra number 3. The third mudra that we are going to see for today is this mudra, which is called as the Prana mudra. Pran, as we all know, is something related to life. Now for this particular mudra, you have to touch the tip of your thumb to the tip of your little finger and the tip of your ring finger. So this is how you perform the mudra. So it's basically showing the number 2. So what you are doing is you are getting your thumb, your ring finger and your little finger together. And the other two fingers, that's the middle finger and the index finger, they are standing straight. Now this particular mudra, which is the Prana mudra, it helps you in terms of detoxifying your heart, your lungs. It helps in good functioning of your body, your nervous system, your pituitary glands. So all these mudras are very helpful for our children, especially because a lot of times it so happens that because they are not able to communicate any kind of a pain or discomfort, these mudras help them to balance themselves. The last mudra that I am going to show you all today is something which is called as the Apana mudra. Now for this Apana mudra, what I have to do is I have to touch the tip of my thumb to the tip of my middle finger and the tip of my ring finger. So this is how you perform this mudra, which is the Apana mudra. So now Apana mudra is something which helps you understand your body system in a much better manner. It also helps you in terms of digestion, in terms of excretory system. So all of these mudras are something that has definitely shown to show a lot of advantages for our children and for our bodies. So it is not necessarily performed by the children, but it can be performed by anyone. So basically we have to do these mudras at least twice or thrice a day, say from a span of 3 to 5 minutes. So you can engage your children into something which is fun using these mudras. So these were our 4 different mudras for today. I hope you all liked these activities. Please go and check out our previous videos as well. They have a lot of fun and interesting activities. So please do like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel Sparkling Activities. I will see you all next Wednesday with more such interesting activities. Happy playing!